If you correspond with Ralf on television, video, or telephone, audio, or you chat, text, or email him, you're giving him permission to duplicate it, rebroadcast it on any of the Take Your Life Back Today show broadcasts.
Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. I want to talk about, you probably remember this, about 2 weeks ago, an elderly man had just either left or gone to his family for Easter dinner, and he was walking to and from, and a gentleman, I can't even call him a gentleman, a person approached him, made him repeat a certain name of this person's girlfriend, and then shot him directly right in the face. This gave me some sort of, besides a lot of sadness for human nature itself, but what are the early signs of a serial killer? Have you ever thought about that? Signs of a serial killer. When people hear that someone they have known for years has committed a murder, they often express great surprise and seem to find it hard to believe that the seemingly normal person they knew could do such a thing. Remember, this particular person worked in a mentally challenged group home, so probably never you would have ever thought this, that he was capable of shooting a defensive old man right in the face. Many serial killers have the ability to behave in a manner that arouses no suspicion whatsoever. There just aren't any standard indications that this person would be capable of such a gruesome crime. There are, however, a few signs that will help identify people who have the greatest potential of becoming serial killers. These traits and serial killing behavior do have casualty. Rather, there is a correlation between the two. These signs can usually foreshadow the violent activities the killers engage in late in their life, but are not linked directly to serial behavior. Let's just do this here. Extreme antisocial behavior is one possible indicator that the individual may have a problem, but it is by no means a definitive. Antisocial personality disorder is a personality disorder defined by a Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders in the 4th edition as someone who shows no remorse and no guilt. Other signs that one suffers from antisocial disorder include patterns of lying, aggressiveness, failure to conform to social norms, and irresponsibilities. Young people who develop a series of tendency towards this may be displaying an early indication of psychopathic tendencies. Serial killers often seek to have complete control over another human being, and watching them in private settings without their knowledge allows some people to feel the sense of dominance. This is a trait many serial killers demonstrate from an early age on. One of the most common warning signs that a potential serial killer displays is a love of setting fires. Remember that, love of setting fires. While it may be a comment for young people to enjoy the sight of a fire, a psychopath's interest borders on being potential arsonists. They will set anything they can on fire just to destroy it. Another common indicator of possible serial killing behavior is killing animals. They may provoke, torture, or even kill cats and innocent dogs and other animals. Even after seeing the results of their actions, the person will show no form of regret or remorse. Serial killers generally seek control of the life of another, and at a younger age, an animal is the only type of creature they will be able to fully dominate. Any adolescent who displays this activity is an extreme risk of becoming a serial killer. And this will lead into, starting with animals, into further possibly even torturing younger people or older people, and then potentially killing them. There is no way to tell, other than some of these signs, that your neighbor or someone in your family is going to become a serial killer. This particular person who shot this old man directly in the face had no signs whatsoever. Remember, he was in charge of taking care of mentally challenged younger adults. He was their mentor. He was the person that would guide them through life. And this is the same person that pulled up out of nowhere in I believe it was in Cincinnati, Ohio. Got out of the car, walked up to the older man, asked him to repeat his girlfriend's name, and said, "It is because of her that his actions now will follow," and shot the poor old gentleman directly in the face. Got in his car, continued videotaping about it, ranting and raving. A day or two later, he went through McDonald's over in Pennsylvania, and an alerted employee noticed who he was, called the authorities. It was a brief chase, not even a mile, and this coward of a person, I think his name was Steve Stevens, this coward, this animal, this non-human being, took the easy way out by putting a gun to his own head and shooting himself. The signs of a serial killer are there. If you see anyone that you know particularly torturing and killing animals, small animals, that's a sure sign. Report that person to someone, because you might save a human life. Any questions, call me at 844-405-HELP, and together you and I will help pin and bring out the serial killers to the authorities to prevent any killing in the future. And may God bless you.
but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there. Might you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. I have read if you will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no